Pick the difficulty you want. I literally was confused by them.
Could be family.
Family.
Friends, your beliefs, your home. Doesn't matter who you are, there's just some things you have to protect.
Does feel like the beginning of Miles Morales.
But what do you do
Probably
if
the New York feel.
fights back? Guess I know now.
Ray tracing lock you at 30? I don't know. They never told me that.
Time and tell myself. But I was not ready to hear it.
Most games now, when they say do you want high performance mode or not, it's 60. You're choosing between 60 frames and like 120 most of the time.
Honorable Judge Maya Bird presiding in the case of
with the
People
PS5
of
at
New
least.
York versus Alfred Home. Defendant charged with attempted grand larceny.
How'd he plead? Not guilty, Your Honor.
I see. Officer, please remove her cuffs.
Nice. All right, we're not guilty. Let's go. 60 FPS and 4K.
Now,
Initially, it was. It's not like that too often anymore.
Perhaps you should reacquaint yourself with
For
your
most
many
PS5 launch
officers
titles.
of the law.
Read the document on the left, read the document in the middle, read the document on the right. Okay, left is the diploma. My high school diploma. Newborn found in tunnel.
Like a trip down memory lane.
Nice stream title, thanks. We're reading right to left because we're weebs. Grand larceny, burglary in the 3rd degree. Goddamn.
Not my best angle.
High school diploma.
Haven't seen this in a while.
Why are you here, Frey? Grand larceny? Is that who
How much
you
is this
really
game?
are?
$70 on PS5.
No, it's just I needed the cash for. Never mind.
Sooner or later, you're going to have to start taking accountability for your actions.
Give me my superpowers. PC, I just said PS5 out loud with my mouth.
Are you familiar with the persistent felony offender law, also known as the 3 strikes law?
Wait, you can't do that. I never hurt anyone.
Just yourself. You have 2 previous felony thefts, and with this new one, your grand total will be 3. This could put you away for a very, very long time. You have so much
potential. I can do so much more with my life. I'm a smart girl with a bright future.
I was going to say you have so much anger and resentment in you, I'm not sure you'll ever amount to anything at all.
Damn.
Truth hurts.
Got her ass.
But in the holiday spirit, I'm going to give you an early present. Try not to piss it away. I'm going to release you under the condition you serve 120 hours of community service.
Thanks. You won't regret it.
That's a shit ton of hours.
Next
Going
time
on,
you
what
end
up,
in
LTG
front of me,
Plasma? How you doing?
I will not be as lenient. We clear? Good. You're free to go. Frey, one more thing. Happy almost birthday.
The courtroom, but
It's
me
not
personally,
too
I
late
would
to
have
start
swung.
using your gifts to help others.
Chapter 1. Attachments.
That was close. That judge might have just saved my ass. Won't get that lucky again.
I will say it already, visually, this game should look better than it does.
Hey, excuse me. Your phone.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much.
No worries. Happens to all of us.
You saved my life, seriously. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
You compare this to like Spider-Man, this game looks like shit visually.
I should get back to Homer. Poor girl needs her dinner.
Tracking objectives in the journal. A new objective been added. You can check your current objective in the journal section of the menu. Let's take a look. I know how a fucking journal works. Yeah.
I need to go straight home.
Got a weird little jog, but alright. Static, thank you for the raid. Does kind of look like a late PS. I mean, it runs very, very smooth.
The cold. Gotta get inside.
Frame-wise and shit. Oh, like Christmas.
I hope I never see the inside of a courtroom again.
There's no problem with like turning the camera. The game doesn't feel slow or laggy in that regard, but it is at a bite of the visuals. Ah, smooth transition. This game looks pretty good visually. I disagree
Goodbye.
with like the face and body models.
Ray. Thought we wouldn't find you?
Hey,
Lisa!
What up, Dread? How you doing?
really? I thought she was Lisa.
That's Chrissy!
Huh. Well, in my defense, you don't really look like a Lisa.
Right in the wound.
Where is it?
Oh, I don't have it, all right? There were complications. Not like I wanted to get caught stealing the car, but here we are.
We don't like complications.
Demo ran smooth
You're
as fuck.
running
Gameplay
out
was
of
ass.
chances.
I'm excited to see the gameplay.
Yeah, I've
Even if
been
it sucks, I'm
around a
excited to
lot,
try it.
boy.
Because if the gameplay feels this smooth, the game
Get
could be promising.
the car back.
It's not that easy.
I'm out of
It's
water.
been impounded. What's so special about this car anyway?
It's none of your damn business.
Tell her again.
Our boss, Mr. Gigan, is very unhappy.
What a name.
So unless you get it back, one of us is gonna be in a lot of pain.
Do I get to pick?
Keep joking. You
That's
will
a gun.
be in this fucking alley, and I promise you, no one is gonna miss you. No.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Are they in New York? Anybody played this game? Or seen it played? Are they in New York City?
Gigan.
Gigan!
All right, Gigan. Great gig. I just tell him I need some more time. But for now, here's some collateral.
Oh, what the fuck? Is she a badass? They have a gun. That's like, nah, there's no reason she's not shot right now. Unless she stole the gun, there's no reason she's not shot right now. Game too loud? I'm turning the game back down. So apparently if you live in New York, a common misconception. Game wasn't too loud? Okay, I can turn it back up. Apparently a common misconception in that New Yorkers say about New York is that New York as a city actually only has like 3 alleyways. Like total New York has like it's like less than 10 alleyways in the whole city of New York. But in every movie and game, it's like, oh, let's head to this back alleyway. Which apparently New York does not have a lot of. Anyway, escape from the gang. Escape the gang members. If you don't move fast, they will catch you and kill you. You can run using L3 and jump using X. Try to give your pursuers the slip.
Get the fuck back here, Frank! No turning back now. Oh, you okay? Oh, shit, I have to go. I'm so sorry.
They have more subways than alleyways. I used to work there. I was like, am I parkouring the wrong way?
Where the fuck are you, Frank? Yeah, there's no point in running, you know?
Maybe it's safer to go through the alley.
Ah, the other alleyway in New York. Alright, we've officially gone through both of them. Where the fuck did Guy come from? Pocket sand. Jumped off of his hip. That's insane.
Won't they just give up already?
It's been 2 seconds.
Hopefully I'll lose them when I get out on the street. Almost there.
Best friend went to a concert in New York last year. She said they hardly had any Miley's.
Where'd she go? Huh?
Alright, how's game audio? I fucked with it a little bit. If I made it too low, let me know. It just felt really loud for a minute there.
You will burn! Fuck.
Most unbelievable shit is when the NYPD patrolling around Times Square in Manhattan always, or all the people,
Better get inside.
like they did not have enough budget to have more than one person on screen. We're hearing some feedback when you speak. That should not be happening at all. Feedback when I speak shouldn't be happening. Unless Emma's doing something crazy. I have NVIDIA's noise removal on. Are we sure that's not the game? Game seems right so far. I don't hate anything yet. It's a buzzing? It's a vibrating when you talk. I can only think of two things. The computer fan is running a little bit. There's no AC on. No heater on. It's central heat and air. The computer is making a little bit of noise, or the PS5 is maybe shaking. It's not the game sound. If all you guys are saying it, it's not the game sound. And if it's only happening when I'm talking, it's not the game sound. Oh, you know what? How about now? How about now? What's going on now? Yay, nay? It's gone? Yeah, okay. So I had the NVIDIA thing. I bet that's been going on for 2 days, too. I had the NVIDIA thing on. I didn't have the settings checked. Appreciate it. Thank you for helping me with that. I know I get pissy when I hear about audio problems, but... How you doing, MF Kami, by the way?
Oh, sweet hell.
You archive records, the details of any written materials you find, people you meet, and a host of other useful things. You can access it from the Yorion. Did Omega go offline? You look incredible today. Thanks. I'm wearing my Nano hoodie. Don't want to know about any of it. It's not completely gone. Oh, shoot me in the mouth with a gun. They want me to check out everything in my house. Chat, if you like Attack on Titan, this is a weird connection to make. If you like Attack on Titan because Attack on Titan always makes you wondering what's going on next and who's really pulling the strings, Alice in Borderland.
Curiouser and curiouser, cried Alice.
Alice in Borderland is a really good Netflix show.
Wish I could find that rabbit hole and tumble away to Wonderland.
It doesn't do it as crazy as Attack on Titan does, but the same way Attack on Titan left me going, oh man, what could possibly be next? You know, who's, you know, what's behind all this, right? Alice in Borderland was kind of doing the same shit. It was really good.
I wonder where Homer's at.
How did she lose her cat in that tiny apartment? Those last episodes were great, right? Jade Arts? That's funny.
The Holland Tunnel, site of my folks' great disappearing act.
Classic video game parents.
Who leaves a newborn baby on the street?
Every dad in every Pokemon game ever except Gen 3.
Well, at least it wasn't the Queen's Midtown Tunnel. That would have been an awful last name.
What do they name her? Freya Holland?
My favorite kicks. I could stare at you guys all day.
Okay, who does this? Like, who goes into their own house that they're in every day and then just stop and reminisce? Unless it's like something big going on, right? Nothing big's going on for her. She just comes in, she's just like, ah, my shoes. Shout out to Norman, #1 Pokedad. Only Pokedad, I think, right? Thunder, come on, man. Wait, what did I say? People who buy shoes just to put them on the shelf are officially weird. I don't think so. No, collecting shoes is a perfectly fine hobby. Get enough cash, take care of Giggin. One last time, food carrier for Homer. Oh, food and carrier for Homer. Buy a ticket at Penn Station. She's trying to get out of here 2 days before Christmas. Did they not do so? I just said they were weird. Yeah. Those cat hairs are awful.
I'm sorry I'm late, I know. Miss me?
Something's wrong with this game's graphics. This game did not get finished.
Oh, well, thank you, but my birthday isn't for another few days. Tell you what, I almost forgot. Been so busy recently. Oh, well,
She said one last time. She's probably been paying off this guy as like a loan shark a couple times. She probably pays him off and then has to go in debt again, then pays him off and has to go in debt again. That's my guess.
I'll let you in on a secret, but I'm a pretty big deal. Real big deal. Everybody needs me. We are getting out of the city, Homer.
You guys talking about
Away from the assholes.
Oak being Ash's mom. Have you guys seen that meme? Where it's a real quick one, but Professor Oak just looks at Ash and he goes, "Ash, you're 10 now, right?" And Ash is like, "Yeah." He's like, "Is your mom still single?" And Ash is like, "Yeah." And then Oak's like, "Go catch every Pokemon ever."
I just can't.
Stay out of the house, kid. I gotta do something.
Skies. No more chases, no more cops, no more fights. Tomorrow. One more sleep, and we are out of here. Can't wait to be any other place but this.
Unsurprisingly, not a fan of her current life. Remake is so beautiful. Which remake? Is this a Square Enix game? Her place is on fire!
Shit! Homer! Girl, come on, we gotta go!
This is what has me worried about FF16. Square Enix puts out a lot of stinkers, okay? Square Enix has its fucking babies, and it has some random hits, and it's got some stinkers, okay? Do not be worried about FF16. FF16 is a baby. FF16 will be well taken care of. Hey, Hom, did you see my Twitter timeline? I may have 2 tweets about you on there. Game was made by the 15 staff and is made in the same engine as 15. They ran out of time. They got pressured. That's my guess. 15 is a phenomenal video game.
Homer!
Look for Homer.
Come on, baby!
Open a window. Homer will leave. I heard him. He's this way. Homer?
Homer!
You're gonna die here.
Holy shit. Okay, we gotta get out of here, now. No, no, no!
But I need my gym bag! Hey, maybe
The
don't
bag.
take the cat through the fire. Not that window. The other window.
Motherfuckers!
You would call for... Homie! She just lets out one good homie and then never addresses it ever again.
Luckily, no one was harmed in the fire. The FDNY believe it was set by some local gang members. The suspects are still at large.
Mom found the tweet. Luminous Engine being a total money sink and financial failure. Yeah, it's on them for not using it more. Because it made FF15, which was a phenomenal game. They just should have made more games with it. Cat didn't die. Game doesn't suck. Yet. You have a tweet of me? What's on my PC not working anymore? I finally found out why it kept crashing. My Wave 3 was causing it to crash. I tested it out on my laptop. It gave me the same issue.
You look like hell.
Well, shit, your PC's up and running. That's badass.
Allergic?
What?
Sorry, your Wave 3 was fucking it up.
You allergic to cats?
No, I love cats, but are you in trouble?
Good. She likes wet food, the flaky kind, not pate. She needs a warm place.
Sprinkled my Wave 3 when I found out.
Yell at every once in a
Okay,
while.
chat, I'm not gonna lie. I want to care about the story of this game. I do not give a fuck about the story of this game until, like, give me my fucking superpowers. Send me to the fucking Isekai world. Give me my superpowers. Let me be the Avatar.
Promise.
I know in video games and media, it's not a loophole, but it's like a get out of jail free card. We're supposed to care about the animals at all time, and I understand I should. I do not give a fuck about this cat, or her, or anything happening.
What are you doing, Frey?
Give me my Avatar powers.
The right thing. I need some time to
I get it. Troubled girl in a bad situation, but a good heart. All right, that has been established.
might take
Give me
a while.
fucking superpowers.
Wait. If you're in trouble, I can help you, Frey.
Happy holidays. All right. Homer's safe. Now what am I gonna do?
Cats get me emotional. That's fair. No, that's what I'm saying. Anytime a movie or a show, and sometimes it's done well, okay? But movies, TV shows, games, any piece of media ever can just lean on fucking an animal and then an animal dying, okay? One of my favorite, a masterpiece of a film movie, one of my favorite film pieces ever made,
Happy birthday.
John Wick, leans on this really heavy, all right?
Thanks.
But not for
Mom.
too long and not too much.
No, I'm better than that.
Once I can move my foreskin with my mind powers, I will start to scare.
Get Homer back. Finally get out of.
All I'm saying is that leaning on animals is cheating, okay? It's not cheating. What? With my freaking mind? Now we're talking. Santa give her powers? That? Let's discuss.
What?
Gonna need some serious mind powers to move her foreskin.
That is.
Anyways, I think the real point I was trying to make is that good media can use animals, and, you know, emotionally, positively, or negatively. But bad media can also use it, I feel like. I'm not saying this is bad media. I'm just saying it's kind of like, I don't know. Sometimes it feels like, okay, this is something, like, in a good story to help further the good story, right? And sometimes it feels like, where the fuck am I going? Oh. And sometimes it feels like, okay, we don't know what we're doing. Let's just hurt an animal. So that way there's more emotion in it. You know what I mean? Does this make sense?
It's beautiful. Nope, not getting in that way. Must
Just
be
Stone
another
Cold
way.
Steve Austin the glass. What are we talking about? Yeah, don't say yoinkies.
Definitely no one in here. Seriously? Who would just leave this?
Holy shit. An attractive man in that mirror over there. Anyway.
I mean, wow. Whoa.
Just realized if this goes up on YouTube, we won't have context for the foreskin joke. Honestly, better that way. A trophy? There's no way 1% of people have this trophy. 95% of people, okay, who turn this game on at least get that far. The fact that 5% of people who turn this game on don't get that far is a little concerning. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, for every part, he kills pets for a living to show how evil villains are. Yeah, it's always annoying.
What the heck?
Jumbo, what joke are you making right now? But 5% of people own it and haven't turned it on yet. Okay, I don't know how the PlayStation thing works, but I would assume you have to turn the game on before you count on that list. Because I bet way more than 5% of people own this game and haven't turned it on yet.
Whoa, wait, stop! Shit! Oh, no. Oh, come on!
Down the rabbit hole. I will soon be moving my foreskin with my freaking mind. Oh, chat. Here's a little thing, because the real ones come onto Twitch streams. Y'all know what I mean.
What's happened to me?
Here's something I might be doing with the YouTube channel. I'm thinking, now that Dotto and Rhyme and them are all back from Japan, I might modify Thunder Plays to be like a Thunder Plays Games with Friends channel. And I might modify T-Shot Archive, I might modify the Archive channel to be a Thundershot solo stuff. So shit like Pokemon and stuff goes up on Archive. And Games with Friends goes up on Thunder Plays. With the exception of Chow Garden, which I would probably keep on Thunder Plays. Because the YouTube algorithm changed, and that shit does not like solo games, even if everybody else who watches it likes the solo games.
I swear to God, asshole, show yourself.
Let me finish this cutscene, I'll explain.
I'm showing. I can't get more showed. Show myself in tears.
Where
Jarvis?
are you?
Right here, at the end of your arm. The thing that you so fruitlessly tried to remove.
Whose voice is this? He's not Jarvis. Who else does he voice?
Yes, so perhaps you're smarter than you look.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You, the one talking to me right now, or this cuff?
Is he actually Vision? Is this the same guy?
Reductive, isn't it? Cuff.
I always think it's Sean from Assassin's Creed.
Oh, Vambrace. Vambrace. Yeah, no, it's definitely Vambrace.
No, this is batshit bananas.
Is Sean Sean's the British dude from like ACE Brotherhood, right?
Seriously?
No. But what you're doing is completely futile.
How is this happening?
I couldn't remember his name, but that's exactly where my brain went.
Before this was happening.
I was
Doesn't matter.
We beat chapter 1. We're now stuck.
Still here.
Oh no.
Whoever is doing this,
Step bro, we
stop.
are stuck.
This is one sick joke. I am out of here.
Anyway, what I was gonna say real quick in relation to the channels is YouTube's algorithm changed and it does not like when I play shit solo at all. That was not Jarvis Vision. It didn't sound like him. VA's name is Jonathan Cake. This is his first real role outside of additional voices in Star Wars. Okay, new voice. Oh no, Step Force. Don't say oh no, Step Foreskin. Anyway, so if you look at Pokemon Coral, for example, Pokemon Coral is doing dog shit on the channel. Normally, a game like Coral would get double the views Coral has gotten so far, which still, actually closer to triple the views, which still isn't that great for the channel. It's still on the low end, and it would eventually get moved to archive. But for it to do as bad as it does is weird. And normally it's like, okay, maybe people just don't like an old ROM hack game. But if I look at Coral stats on the back end, Pokemon Coral gets more comments than my games that, or than my other videos that get quadruple its views get. Pokemon Coral has a higher viewer retention. People who click on that video tend to watch the whole way through, and they tend to like the video more. So Coral literally checks every single box YouTube wants. YouTube just doesn't show it to people. Okay, and I think it's just because it's not a friend game and it's not Mario Kart or Mario Party or me doing something with friends, but it's really, really weird. When I go into the settings on Coral, all of Coral's stats except for views are up. YouTube puts the up arrow, and then when I scroll down to what YouTube recommends for the video, like sometimes YouTube gives you little snippets on what's going on with the video. YouTube almost verbatim says, this video is not getting as many views because we're showing it to less people. If you have a video YouTube likes, like when I put up Mario Kart or Mario Party or something, it says this video is doing better because YouTube is recommending it more. Coral says the opposite. It basically says this video is not doing as well because we're not showing it to anyone. More or less what it's saying. 2K doing alright? No. 2K is actually also on the downside, but it's still with friends, and I think I'm going to keep it up. I'm going to keep YouTube over there. Must be right because I'm subscribed and I watched the first part, but I haven't seen any others. Yeah, YouTube literally just, like, whatever their last algorithm change was asinine.
I am literally attached to you. Why don't we settle down a bit and talk about ourselves?
Anyway,
about our interests in
so
life,
again,
perhaps.
I might sound bitter. Maybe I am a little bit, but this isn't like hard feelings or anything. It's just I'm going to split the channels because I guess that's what YouTube wants. And if you're going to do YouTube, you kind of got to play the game. Otherwise, YouTube will just tank your whole channel. So that's what's going on with that.
I am not hearing this. This is all a bad dream.
Be careful not to trip on anything.
You can also see things? This cannot be fucking real.
I just like, yeah, no, I know it's not getting pushed.
Listen to me, Frey.
How the hell do you know my name?
We are bonded.
Bonded? What do you mean bonded?
James bonded.
Why is this happening? This is... No. On bond. On bond now.
As you can see, you're stuck with me, and I with you. And only you...
Yeah, YouTube has decided that that channel is a you should play games with friends channel, and if I try to stray outside of that, with the exception of Chow Garden, if I try to stray outside of that, it tanks.
Frey, slow down. You need to listen to me.
I think it's because Chow Garden was already
No,
successful on
what
the channel a
I
time or
need
two
is to
before.
figure out how to get back. I thought I wanted out. I was wrong. I was in a bad place.
Yeah, New York.
Well, this place might be worse depending on how you look at it.
Just kidding. I want to go to New York. I went to New York one time in my life. I loved it. But now that I'm an adult, I want to go to New York so I can get drunk in New York. I think we're at a part in the game we're going the wrong way. I'll net me something positive. Yep. Love your sarcasm. Thanks, Alex.
What?
Hey, what up, Honorable?
Hide.
Oh, shit.
Is that a motherfucker?
There's this building in Final Fantasy, Devil May Cry 5 like this. Anyways, appreciate it, Alex. Your videos on at work to make the day go by faster. I appreciate all that, by the way. Anyone bumping the YouTube channel or the Twitch streams or anything like that.
Is it gone?
Yes, and we should leave this place as well.
With that thing out there?
Game audio up? Yeah.
So,
I'm sure the creature is far away by now, And besides,
What?
you won't last long without anything to eat.
Let me know.
Fine. And how exactly do you plan on getting out?
Is that better?
Climbing that wall might be our best option.
Seems better. Nice. Thanks, man. No, don't thank me. If you think the audio is bad, even if I feel mad about it sometimes, like, always tell me, because it's just going to make a better experience for everybody and keep people on stream more and shit. Anyways, so while YouTube's being fucky, that's why when you guys see me doing things that I don't normally do, like pushing sub goals and shit like that, that's what's going on. I'm trying to afford rent so M doesn't throw me out on the streets. Conversations with Cuff. You'll occasionally be able to stop and chat with Cuff about recent developments. Like the war in Iraq. Just kidding. When this happens, simply pick a topic and start the conversation.
Hey, Cuff.
What's going on?
Why were you rusting at that old shop anyway?
Can I not run around while I do this? That's lame.
That myself. All I do know.
Why can I not run around while doing? Oh my god.
I was here in Athia.
It's 2023.
What?
Everyone has ADHD.
means it
They're
must
watching
be your
TikTok and
fault I
YouTube at the
found
same
out.
time while the TikTok has two different videos.
There's nothing
Nobody
to
has the
do.
attention span for this anymore.
If you must know, I'm as keen to find out what brought us here as you are.
Hate missing something interesting or funny. I can't be asked to go watch a Twitch VOD. Honestly, we still get paid more ad revenue from YouTube anyway than Twitch VODs, so that's the way to go. Hello?
Penis.
Okay, goodbye. You can close the door.
Yeah.
I would have actually been mad if she didn't shut the door. Everything else was chilling. Raven? Yeah, that was Raven. That's so Raven. Alright.
What in all creation is that contraption?
It's a smartphone. It's for texting, calling, games.
We didn't actually show him our cell
taking
phone.
Selfies and, which, by the way, I am not gonna explain to you, so don't bother asking.
I know what a selfie is.
Really?
Not really. What else can that thing do?
It also has GPS, which would usually tell me exactly where I am.
So where are you?
Somewhere between.
Amazing M
Purgatory
content. Yeah,
and
that's
Hell.
classic M content right there.
Told you that.
Sure did.
The fact that I can't move while having these conversations is throwing me for a fucking loop. Never mind. I don't care. Let me move. Let me run around. Please let me walk. Is the gameplay bad? I haven't got to experience it yet, but the fact that I can't have that conversation with him
Whoa.
while moving around is
What
throwing
the
me for a
fuck
loop.
was that?
Oh, one of my talents.
It's so weird. Hopefully this is the only time this happens.
It seems like there's a small settlement up ahead. Perhaps we can rest there.
Cuff Compass. Cuff has many powers, including the ability to show you the way to the next destination. If you want his help, just hold up, have him point the way onward. At certain times, this feature won't be available. When this happens, an icon indicating this will appear.
And you know that how? What are you?
The extent of my abilities is nigh on limitless.
Badly gets every combo. Now I am sad. Also, Giga Chat, first time chat, already subbed.
So, this is Athia?
Janu.
Janoon. I thought you said.
Athia, big picture. Janoon, small picture. Janoon is part of Athia.
I get it. Like New York City versus New York State.
Okay.
Exactly. I think. I have no idea what Newark
Exploring is not good for me yet.
No, not Newark. New York.
Is there a difference?
About 1 million.
Left went to end chat, talked a bit, came back. You're still going through. I mean, I may not have my powers yet, but we're getting there. Aha. I'll go this way. Is it always New York? I don't know. A lot of games already have assets for New York. Like if you've made a game in New York before, for example, the people who made the original Spider-Man games 1, 2, and
Hey,
3, also made the
look at
prototype
you.
games, and it's
I'd be
like
careful.
they already
Why?
had the city
Don't
and
be
running
shy.
and stuff set up for New
I
York.
wouldn't. Let's just keep moving.
So why
are you
wouldn't they just
so
do the same
freaked
city
out
again?
by this fella?
No, I didn't start the game 2 hours ago. I started the game like 30 minutes ago, maybe. Max. Probably closer to 2025. What the fuck is
Coming in
this?
now? Shit!
Well, don't just.
It's like a red panda if red pandas were scary. Defeat the monster. Attack magic. Alright, time for the gameplay to start. Frey can use her unique bond with Cuff to call forth powerful offensive spells. Press R2 to fire off a quick magical attack. Hold it down to build up something more powerful. There are various attack spells available. Hold down R1 to open a menu where you can switch between them.
What the?
Don't start panicking now.
Bitch. Bitch. Wow, riveting gameplay. I tapped R2 a few times.
Did I just do that?
Well, definitely with my assistance.
With my freaking
I
mind.
did not just do that.
We did.
I just moved shit with my mind.
Perhaps our connection has somehow awoken some abilities.
I just moved shit with my mind.
I
Just moved
keep
my
hearing
foreskin
lie,
with my
lie,
mind.
lie.
I just moved shit with my freaking mind!
That's our foreskin,
Yeah,
baby.
okay,
Let's go.
That is something I do now. I do magic, talk to sentient cuffs, kill jacked up beasts. You know what? I'll probably fly next.
Now you're just being ridiculous.
200%
Oh,
this game was
that's
not
too
finished.
far.
This game
Good to
visually
know
should
that's
look so
all.
much
If
better
you
than
could
this.
just
Her mouth movement and
master these
everything.
new abilities with my help, of course.
Did you not just see me take out that gnarly beast? Oh, bring it, you mangled monsters.
She just looks so off when she speaks. Something about her mouth is just like fucked up.
Ugh.
Alright, this is the part where it tells me how to dodge. Cuff's able to protect you from enemy attacks, reducing the damage dealt. You won't need to do anything to make him block. You will need to keep an eye on your health. He can only do so much. Shield shot, scatter shot.
Yep.
Oh, shit! The Tommy gun? Experience is earned by defeating foes, just like every game ever made. MCU dialogue? I don't get the MCU dialogue hate. A bunch of people who just played that Rick and Morty game and swore it was the funniest thing that ever came out are now on Twitter shit-talking MCU dialogue like they haven't been the most blockbuster movies for the past million years, and like they didn't go watch Endgame and fucking love it. I don't get the MCU dialogue thing. I think people realized that this dialogue wasn't as cringe as they initially dogpiled on when the game first got announced and first got shown off. Like, the game dialogue is cringe, don't get the wrong idea, but it's not nearly as cringe as they thought. And they needed a different thing to latch onto, so they just shifted away from Giga Cringe and moved it over to MCU dialogue. How could you not love MCU dialogue? MCU's got some stinkers here and there. There are definitely some movies of MCU with very bad dialogue, but it feels like there are plenty of reasons so far, for me at least, to not like this game. It feels like they shifted away because the game actually came out and the dialogue isn't giga cringe like they thought, and they just had to shift that to something else. And they were like, okay, well now instead of giga cringe, we'll just say it's like the MCU. The only movie that's really MCU dialogue was Love and Thunder. I haven't seen it.
Animals here.
They did seem somewhat altered, didn't they? Makes you wonder what could have caused
Healing droughts and health. Okay.
such a mutation.
Do that by pressing
Yeah.
down.
Like, what happened here?
Give me the fucking Tommy gun. I'll just run this thing. Please teach me how to dodge. Okay, I like the Tommy gun because from what I can tell, the way that the game works, or the way the Tommy gun works, is you shoot the full clip, but then when it's over, you get a charge shot. That just seems badass. Bury Horizon need to run through areas matching triangle and grab a bunch of plants. That's classic. That's a familiar feeling. Our first off the beaten path location, huh? Appears as if somebody lived here for a time. June's Mantle. Oh, that's a flower. Never mind. Thought it was like a journal or some shit. Will I be playing the Dead Space remake? No. I didn't play the original Dead Space. I'll probably watch like Runeby play it or something. But I didn't play the original Dead Space. I don't have an affinity for the original Dead Space. And also, apparently, people on Twitch were getting claimed for original Dead Space stuff because EA might have been claiming
So
some
let me
shit.
get this straight. I'm somewhere that's not what I would call Earth. I'm seeing freaking dragons.
Freaking
and-
dragons?
Oh yeah, I'm talking to a fucking cuff.
Oh, now we're fucking.
Fan brace.
Nice. EA released stream rules? That's lame. Dorks! Be an auto loot option? That would be a lifesaver? Yeah. Depends on if you have inventory space or not, but yeah. Oh, okay, speaking of loot, I've been seeing some other streamers do it. I have too many games to play. Alright, we'll revisit this in 2 weeks if I've knocked a couple of them out. But I'm kind of getting the urge to play Fallout 4 again. EA Sports. Getting claimed. I'm kind of getting the urge to do another Fallout 4 run, but I'll mod it to where my inventory space is infinite. So hopefully making settlements won't suck ass.
Whoa. What the hell?
Do with that info
What
what
is
you
this
will,
weird
chat.
feeling?
There seems to be some sort of malignant miasma in the air.
Okay, turning back now.
He's making
Doesn't
these
seem
words
to be
up.
affecting you, though, does it? Besides, I doubt there'd be much benefit in retracing your steps.
So this miasma, what exactly is it?
It's quite mysterious, isn't it? I suspect it might be what's causing all the local wildlife to look so peculiar.
So how come it doesn't affect me?
Game's meh, best so far. Yeah, I'm heavily relying on gameplay to carry this.
Thanks to your commendable choice of traveling companion, perhaps?
I usually just
Nope,
ignore the
not
settlement
that.
stuff entirely. I felt like I had to. In my second run through of Fallout 4, my attempted second run through of Fallout 4, I felt like I had to hard ignore the settlement stuff. Because every time I start finding stuff, like I was always low, like I always wanted to make shit, I always wanted to build the settlement out, but it's like, okay, you need ceramic, okay, you need adhesive. Those were the two big ones for me, right? And every time I'm like, okay, let me load up on that shit, I am in and out of my menu all the fucking time because I am always over encumbered because I'm always trying to load up on shit that I can use for settlements. So I genuinely feel like I will have a way better time if I get it either on PS5 or probably PC and I just remove the fact that I can be over encumbered. If I eliminate that entirely and then add a few quality of life mods, I bet Fallout 4, no New Vegas, but I bet Fallout 4 would slap.
What? Looks like no one's been here for a while. I wonder how long everything's been in this shitty state.
Perhaps we should find somewhere else to search?
Cuff scanning. You can call upon Cuff's powers to help you detect nearby enemies and items. This can be extremely useful when trying to figure out what might be hiding around the corner. This game wants to be Horizon so bad. You will never be her.
There's something there.
What's up, fuckers? Support magic. Support magic provides a wide variety of effects, can help turn the tide of battle in your favor. You might want to slow down an annoyingly quick enemy or even stop them in their tracks before launching your attack. Support magic is the key to doing so. Cast your currently selected support spell with L2. Open a menu from which you can pick another with L1. Be aware after you cast a support spell, you have to wait a while before you can use it again. However, you can speed up this process by successfully landing a strike using attack magic.
Ha!
Very nicely done.
Whatever that was.
Alright.
Bang! Charge
Next
shot.
move.
That's how you reload, is by letting go of it and firing off the charge shot. The Tommy gun's the move.
That'll do it.
That'll do, donkey. Mana plus 10?
So
Whoa!
much for clean air and bright skies. I try to
Chat, how did I pop the
escape to
thingy?
someplace better, and where do I wind up? Someplace 10 times worse.
What button did I hit to scan? It was up. I hit up. Don't worry, I figured it out. Reloading magic, what a sentence. Yeah, you just stop shooting and fire off a charge shot, and then your gun is reloaded. My magic gun is reloaded. Honestly, magic needs more guns, I'll say it. As an American, I'm a firm believer that magic needs more guns. Ties enemies up in a tangle of weeds, causes flowers to spring up in a spot of your choosing that pick up nearby rocks and fling them at enemies. That's funny as fuck. That's the funniest shit I've ever heard. The funniest shit I've ever heard. We're gonna try that one. At least Aloy never had some jewelry talk back to her. The worst was silence.
Kinda coldly warm here.
I feel like if
Meaning what?
robots talk to Aloy all the time, I don't think that's the problem here. That